Hey everybody, welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and this is the, fifth attempt at doing this series. Yeah, we've had some issues. Okay, so this is the first episode of my second Age of Wonders co-op series, and as you can see, I'm actually joined by two of my friends this time. At Sylvan Ghost is Dan, and Blitz there is Jake. And yeah, we've actually tried to do this before, like 4 times or something like that, and every single time we seem to have technical difficulties, usually of which is my fault, but this last time definitely wasn't probably my fault. So hopefully this works this time. We're just gonna hop right into this. This is gonna be a little bit more of a casual game. I won't be narrating everything to the extent that I do in my single player series, and we're kind of going for something a little more fun here, but still submit your comments. I'll try to get to them. I might do like a comment of the week or something, or just try to focus on them to whatever extent I can, but we do want to try to keep this series moving as quickly as possible, since there are 3 people playing, which means 3 people battling.
You guys want to go for number 6?
What happened?
You clicked on the wrong hero, didn't you?
I only have one hero.
What happened?
It up?
I didn't select underground.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It might put you
lucky.
underground.
We'll
It might
out.
put you underground.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, and so my leader for this series, I'd like to introduce you all to Frodo Stabbins. He's a halfling necromancer, and he's going to just do terrible, horrible things to the world. He's actually a neutral guy, though. He's set up with the same specializations that I had from my Elf Necromancer and Evans series, but I feel like they work a little better with the halflings, and actually change that elf to a Shadowborn guy. But yeah, we're going to roll with this for this series, because a few of you have been asking for a halfling necro, and I think that just sounds like a blast, because I really like the halfling necromancer. And we're going to cross our fingers and really hope that that Dan starts underground, because if he
not,
doesn't...
that will be the second one that's my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least none of these have been my fault.
And we're
Are we
also
still
going
waiting for other players? Is it just loading them? Does it usually take this long?
No, it's loading.
We're waiting for Bob.
Okay.
It says generating a new world. As long as we're all synced up right or something. And we have to hope that it doesn't just completely lock up on me like it did last time we attempted this. We've had some really bad luck with this. Okay, so fingers crossed.
Yes! I'm underground.
You're underground? Okay, cool. And
Can you move, Bob?
I can move. I can pan the camera, guys. This is an improvement.
And you're not getting bombarded by noise?
And I can click on things. This is just great.
Alright.
On the bright side, I have 2 less prospectors than the last attempt.
Okay, so,
Oh.
yeah, I guess we're good to go. As long as this continues to work. There's Jake over there to my southeast. And it looks like...
I got a knight.
Ooh, I am all the way in the corner.
And Dan is over here down in the southwest. So it looks like Jake and I are going to be the front line over here. And let's see, did I get... Ooh, I did get an Eagle Rider. I got a good starting army. Alright, well, let's check out what's around us and see if I can find a city on this first turn, if possible. Who's the most worthless unit? You.
Dang,
Halfling Night Watch. You're out of here. Go pick up gold and explore. Actually,
High Elf Dreadnought.
you can do this.
Sure.
Ooh. Well, I found production resources really close to my capital. That means a free building on this turn.
I did too, I think.
And I was able to make good use of some haste berries. And Dan will take the first blood of the game.
First of many.
Dan really likes his dwarves. And in the late game, we really like Dan's dwarves. Dan actually basically carried us through one game with just a horde of dwarves underground. Yeah, get rid of those flamers fast. They suck. So I know some of you have been asking for some like interesting rule setups and stuff. We didn't do anything unusual for this game, but I do want I want to do that in a future series, like probably a single player series. Like I've seen strong defender strength requested several times. For the purposes of this series, we're just rolling with the standard settings, but that might be coming in the future. Ooh, Spring of Life over here too. That makes for good halfling. Hey, I actually have a Spring of Life in range of my capital. I could produce halfling eagle riders here, make pretty good ones. That would be cool. What did I get for? I got an orc rogue. I don't know how I feel about that. Kind of want to get somebody more wizardly, like a sorcerer or a theocrat. I'm going to roll the dice and say I require another type of hero. And now we're off to Jake's land. You started off with a human knight, and you can evolve your cavalry into a knight. You could have a pretty powerful army before long.
Traitorous dwarves. Send them to the afterlife.
They live
who wouldn't want to be in my empire? I mean, come on.
They live above ground. They mean nothing to me.
We'll go ahead and say that these guys probably deserted their posts as tunnel guards.
Yep, these definitely came from your empire, but in your empire, traitorism, being a
It's
traitor.
A word now.
What's the word for that? Treachery, being a traitor.
Traitorous.
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 Traitorous
People.
actions.
It's dealt with, whatever it is, it's dealt with very harshly in the Dwarven Empire. We don't
Because of my
patience for
dwarf.
such things.
Nobody with beards in my empire gets any rights as a living being.
Oh,
They're all but pawns to me.
that's right. Dan has a weird dwarven religion where no one's allowed to have beards, which seems really counterintuitive for dwarves. Nice.
Piece of cake.
I don't know whether I should go after... I feel like I should go after those production resources on this turn. I'm going to send this dude the other direction. I do need that mana. Oh, there's also Scrolls of Knowledge over here. I've got a lot of good stuff around me. Oh, good, I did meet my first city. And, crap,
Nice.
they're hostile towards me.
I
don't
just
like
declared
you.
war on them.
Oh, yeah.
I made a peace treaty with them.
Dan will be declaring war on pretty much every city-state we meet. He's not very nice. Well, this army should be able to handle these guys. They're frostlings, and
You
the
submit
people
or
are all
die.
dead.
There is no other way. I mean... Actually, you die, then submit. That's kind of how I go.
Yeah, in my empire it goes the other way around. I'll be talking a little bit as we play through about why I think the halflings make such great necromancers, but I'll kind of let some of that become self-evident as I play. Or maybe get to it when it's relevant. For now, let's focus on not letting that Union Guard murder my cavalry. How much damage would if I max damage that harpoon thrower, I could kill him with a chicken, but I don't think I'm gonna get him. Oh, hey, I can use this cover here. These guys can't get to my jester, and I'm gonna shoot some fireworks in somebody's face here. All right, well, I may as well see how much damage this is gonna do. Oh, close. That means I should... Yes, I think I can kill him. So I can leave everybody out of range of that Union Guard, or that Royal Guard, except for one person. And I'll just let my Eagle Rider take it. He should be alright. Ooh! I got lucky from your critical hit. Fireworks! Ouch. Alright, now the first rule of thumb with any good necromancer worth his salt is to make some undead friends. And then feed your undead friends. Oops, I forgot they blow up when that happens. I should have actually moved those guys away.
Bob's
I would
playing
have said
floppy
something,
already.
but I figured I'd just let it go.
It's fine. That's how you learn.
It's how you learn. Yep.
Well, I got a free builder's hall on turn 1, so I'm pretty happy about that.
So did I.
Got a lot
Nice.
of forges in it. That'll be nice. Anybody else meet cities? Jake's not met his yet.
No,
No.
just the one.
I got distracted by mana and production resources.
I'm gonna take
Seeing
this.
as I need both of those very, very fast.
Take this bandit camp out now. Oh, nuts! My cadaver is gonna lose health on this turn because I can't keep my king with him to heal him. As part of a recent patch, when you convert units, they lose all their movement points for that turn on the strategic map.
I started with Spire of Loyalty. Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Maybe I have it. I didn't look at my starting spells yet. Ah, dang it, I don't. I was really hoping I started with Undead Plague, but I did not. In fact, there's really nothing I want to be casting right now.
And I started with Authority of the Sword too, so that's nice.
Do I have a farm? Nope. Well, dang. Decide what I'm going to research then. Scales of Fortune is great, but not quite at this point in the game. I don't really need it yet. I'm going to go with Shrines of Unlife since I think I'm building a... Yeah, we'll go with Shrines of Unlife and then build a shrine. That'll help with population growth a little bit. Alright. Save this little dungeon for the next turn because I was dumb and my army got blown up by an ice guy. And I think that's all I can do on turn 1. Alright, Cadaver.
Anybody need to befriend or hate this city before it vanishes?
Only if they'll let me do it for free.
I don't
They
need
won't.
to. I'm trying to stay neutral, so I'll balance it out
There
by
it is.
not letting people run away from combat.
Fine.
Yours is already hostile to me. That's just not nice.
I got an orc sorcerer, but I don't really want my sorcerer to be an orc.
I want to explore that direction.
I'm going to try one more time. This game seems pretty determined to give me an orc.
Oh.
You know, I'm
Found
actually
this on the
surprised.
example.
It used to always give you... Huh, the necromancers used to always get another necromancer as their starting hero.
There's another one.
That's not a thing anymore, I guess. Alright. Well, we've got
There's a bunch
some...
of neutral ones.
Yes.
We've got some ruffians to deal with.
I will be declaring war on them soon.
You crippled the farmer. You monster. Die by my chickens.
Nope.
Think I can tempt him into killing this cadaver instead of damaging other units?
Awesome.
Sorry, buddy, that's what you exist for, to get shot by other things. Actually, I probably should have left him back, because then the other two wouldn't have run in and shot him.
Yeah, but now they group nice and tight for fireworks, and it's just all kinds of fun now.
Kaboom! Dazzled. I always get dazzled confused with daze. Dazzled doesn't really help me as much here. Well, I'm gonna leave the cadaver right there so he's at least in somebody's way.
They're not really gonna run out though.
The last one will. And he's crippling everybody. Alright. That did not do much. Alright, it's time to bring in the Eagle Rider, I think. Next turn. I was trying to avoid taking too much damage, but they've got kind of a weirdly good position. Alright, but now I can flank them. I need to finish that guy off. Okay, I don't think he can kill the unit I have in the back through all that stuff. It'll damage the Eagle Rider. I need to heal that Eagle Rider.
The Eagle Rider kill it?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe with help from the king. I actually don't need to heal a unit, I guess, because it'll be a little while before I have another fight, because my units have got to run in the opposite direction. Yeah. I think I can kill it with the help from these other guys. As long as I can reanimate another friend to help me fight. Oh yeah, he's dead. You'll do nicely. There we go. I was a little worried about that guy in the back. He was getting pretty beat up. And those scoundrels can sprint. Free human archer's at least a little useful.
This is always the trouble. Do I declare war on the dwarves and take the hit in race relations? Or do I just steamroll them? I guess that's the same option.
Ultimately, yes.
Do I wait for like 4 or 5 turns and be nice to them? Or do I go for the evil points and just plow through everything?
I think it might be worth being nice to the dwarves, because their later race relation bonuses are really good. Unless you really want to...
all the cities I end up taking over and converting to the dwarven race.
Yeah, that's true.
It tends to kind of even itself out. Now, if everything around me ends up being dwarves, I'm kind of SOL. But that hasn't been true yet. It's been mainly goblins and whatnot. Yeah, I don't want the good points anyways.
Plus, yeah, you really do. You might want to go for primeval.
You usually get that. Pretty easy getting that when you just conquer every city you come across and turn it into dwarves. Alright.
Still no good spells to cast. hate this early in the game. I feel like I should be casting spells constantly.
That's what I do.
But if you get a bad roll with a necromancer, you just don't have any good ones. More dwarf civil war.
They refuse to join, so, you know, this is what happens.
That guy on the right, though, he's just like, nope, I'm gone. Oh, jeez. Do you have any other... Hey, you got another ranged attacker.
Not close enough, though.
Well, Ellen's got a gun.
She does have a pistol. I'm not really too concerned about it, though.
Kind of a shame to waste a pistol on somebody like that, though. She could be in a bit of trouble.
Who?
Ellen.
Oh, that is an axeman there.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
He might defensive strike you, though. The computers really like to defensive strike. Nope. Oh, she's okay. She's a dreadnought. She's got high defense, so...
Exactly.
If that had been any other class, they'd have probably died. There you go.
Yeah, she's fine. Okay.
Dan's already digging for gold.
Yep. Gotta make them tunnels.
I'll be paying a visit to my neighbors before too long here. Oh, Jake found some hobbits.
I think I did, yes.
Yes, you did. These hobbits are actually... want to be nice to me. No, I don't want to do that quest for you. I'm going to make peace with them for the race relation bonus, since I'm not going to get it for my other city. But you can go ahead and kill them if you want. I won't tell anyone. Basically just spending 78 gold to make them happy with me.
Nothing.
Didn't talk about everyone's classes very much, but Jake is a human sorcerer, and Dan is playing as sorceress. Yes, Dan is playing as his dwarf warlord.
His evil dirtbag dwarf warlord.
Shadowborn.
Wow, I got a couple of syllables wrong in that, but it's fine.
Shadowborn and explorer, right?
Yes, Shadowborn stage 2. No, Destruction Magic stage 2 and Explorer.
What are Jake's? Jake's got 2 creation and Keeper of the Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Jake's like the ultimate good guy.
Hell, I mean, somebody has to offset my evilness.
Yeah. So we have...
Someone's got to do it.
We have the holy human sorcerer, the evil dwarf butchers. And then there's a halfling necromancer that's just kind of like, kind of in the middle.
Go either way. I was like, at least this should be Destruction Magic. I may have accidentally picked Shadowborn.
We're all dead. We really don't care about stuff like morality. It just doesn't matter. Oh, that's 1 level for you, human cavalry. I think, yeah, that was a good decision, just taking that hit.
Yeah, I needed to get rid of that.
Actually, well...
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, halflings are unhappy.
Yes, I got lucky. My 3rd hero was a necromancer. A Tigran necromancer. I will definitely take that.
There.
Oh, found a tunnel.
Well, oh. I didn't mean to jump down here all of a sudden. This game really wants me to, like, do a quest for your halfling friends.
Go right ahead.
I'm not going to run all the way down there. That's just way out of the way. I got my shrine in Riddlebush. What should I put in here next? So an Embalmer's Guild is hugely important for a Necromancer. Plus 7 health and 40% prior protection is huge. I want to build that early because it also helps with growth. And city growth is always a problem for Necromancers.
And why is that?
Because, well, they're dead. They don't exactly repopulate like normal people do. I don't think it works that way.
How do you know how it works, Bob?
Because you have to cast Undead Plague and then just... I don't really actually know what that does. You're not, like, eating people's corpses, because then they wouldn't be very useful. You have to, like, I don't know, just go collect them, I guess, and bring them back to your town. He ran straight into the deep guards. Not a wise idea.
These guys over there are just being annoying.
The ones up on the top by that hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You gotta watch out for those razor bows too, because they can hit back pretty hard with a melee attack and war cry. Your boar rider will be fine though. At least your dwarves, you got really good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a gun. That always helps solve problems too.
That solves all the problems.
They're kind of hesitating a little bit. They're like, do I really want to run into an army of 7 dwarf units?
I go for here.
Oh my gosh, I didn't actually look at Jeff until now.
He's got some upgrades since last time.
That's an interesting hat. It looks like he doesn't have a beard, but he at least has stubble. Aw.
Oh, the crossbows died.
Yeah,
Whatever
that
will
war
I
cry.
do?
I was a little worried about that once you moved him there, but I didn't see any way you could stop it from happening either, so I didn't
It's
bother to say
crossbows,
anything.
I don't really use them anyways.
Not in the long run. I think we need to take a detour through here, get magic, and kill necromancers. Other necromancers, not my necromancers.
Alright.
I'm gonna let my jester sit this one out. Hello, wizard people. This will hopefully be super easy. Oh, that one.
All the lucky.
I think there should be a running tally in the comment section of how many times Bob actually gets lucky.
Dang it!
As a number, as the net difference between him and the enemies being lucky.
Yep.
I mean, that thing is extremely happy, so...
At least those things can't... I think they'll try to phase, and they should flank attack stuff, if possible. So I'm not worried about them. My halfling farmer might get... Ooh. My halfling farmer could get hit, because the The wisp that's further to the east, at least from my perspective, could go behind him, and then the other one could go behind him again. I don't like that. I don't know if there's a way I can stop it either. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll go for the heroes. Anyway, I really need this guy to die. Thank you. And since my hero's already moved, can't use Siphon Life or anything. Well, I guess I'll just sit over here and hope for the best. But I might lose my farmer on this turn, depending on how much damage those wisps can do with flank attacks. Yeah, they're gonna try for it. Oh, ooh, barely survived. That was close. You need all the heals. As long as I can get him out of there alive. Let's do this first. What? Wait. Okay, I used Wing Beat, so I didn't touch him. But I still got stunned? I didn't think that could happen.
Well, it just did.
That's nonsense, is what that is. Alright, let me see if I can turn these guys around or something. Jeez. Alright, well, Pony Riders have a ton of resistance, so at the very least, I can get this guy. If I get a little lucky here... I think they turned and faced in a way that my farmer could flank them. Alright, I have this all figured out, just barely. Alright, jeez. That's a tricky part with the halflings in the early game. They're really not very good at the start, but if they can last long enough, they can become pretty good. Who do I want to take in that next battle? I think it's the Jester's time to shine now. Especially since I'm going up against necromancers. Alright, first things first this time. Much better. Be going for this guy on the right over here, that goblin reanimator. Wonder if I can stiffen limbs. Nope, stiffen limbs doesn't work on the undead. And siphon life won't do any good either because there's no life to siphon. Ooh, I dazzled him. That means he can't retaliate against me when I do this. Well, Well, it wouldn't have mattered because I killed him in one shot. Yeah, they can't really even do anything to my Eagle Riders. Let's do this. Oh, wait. My king is still vulnerable to that, though, because my king is still technically alive. Be careful with him. I think we'll just let him hit something. Yeah, I thought so, you jerk. Not gonna trick me. Alright, now it's time to get my buddies up. There we go. Everyone's dead but me. Wanted to make sure I could kill off everything else before, or kill off that lost soul. So I didn't want to dazzle my night watch and then have the lost soul just beat the living daylights out of him. Which would have totally probably happened.
Yeah, probably.
Red raptor egg. It's actually not a bad idea. Bad item from for a necromancer. And
You are weak to fire, right?
Weak to fire and spirit protection. I also just got protection from light on my hero, so I now resist fire and spirit a little bit at least. This halfling city really only has one defender in it. They have
The one below me.
No, the one up by... Well, I guess the one below you does, too. But the one up by me has one adventurer sitting in the town.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does.
One adventurer on defense. He's not even adventuring. He's really not very good at his job. Well, I'm going to use this cadaver to go grab the gold pile, because there's nothing else for him to do. Oh right, I got that boost in research, so I get at least one free spell. I'm gonna grab necromancy, so I can use stiffened limbs a lot. There's undead plague. That's what I want to see. You know what I think you should do, Jake?
What?
I think you should just let those halflings just sit there in peace while I slowly feed on them.
Okay. As long as they're happy and are on my side and give me all kinds of good points, then I don't really care if you feast on them.
I don't think you can have them as your vassal while I'm feasting on them, though.
Oh, well, then we might have a problem, Bob.
Yeah, we might. That might not work. Yeah, who wants to be in on this? Really need my other necromancer out doing stuff. Trying to determine a good balance for my armies. Okay. We can do this. I hate how the cadaver can't come with my king's army right away. That slows me down a little bit. Dang balance updates ruining all the fun.
And imagine why they did it then.
I'm gonna go over and help him heal. Well, whatever. State your business, Frodo Stabbins. Well, I was planning on doing some stabbing. You know what? Don't let me know when you're ready to talk. It doesn't really matter for you. Oh, wait. I want the Eagle Rider to go out there. Oh, they had hidden halflings. That's right. The Night Watches have urban concealment. So there's probably a few of them in the city near you, too.
Gotcha. You've decided they needed to die, huh?
Yeah. Aw, you can't move so good. That spell is so cheap to cast, I'll probably use it a lot. And I don't have anything else to use my mana on right now. Gives me XP. Oh, I could use Siphon Life to heal everyone. I'm gonna try that. Oh, I hate halflings. So cheap. Oh, I just can't get in range of him. Oh, everybody's at full health. Siphon Life won't even help. That's kind of sad. Oh, now it will. Hit him with as many range attacks as you can. They'll probably just get lucky. There. They're all dead. And that is how you meet the neighbors.
Oh, no kidding.
Ooh, this could be a really good city. There's a stone quarry across the river I could use to make boats. Like, really good boats.
Show mercy? What is this mercy you speak of?
I don't see that.
The rule
word.
is you die, and then maybe Bob comes along and revives you as a necromancer. That's cool. I mean, or something, you know.
If you're lucky.
Otherwise, you get revived as a rotting corpse.
Exactly.
Yeah, just hope I come by with reanimate undead instead of raise cadaver.
Sun Guard, okay.
I have a couple of structures near me that are fire structures, and I'm not very happy about that, because those are a pain in the butt to clear with a halfling necro early in the game.
Hi.
It is too dazzled people.
Okay. I don't want you guys fighting a Sun Guard.
No, definitely not. You might want to run Jeff back up towards it. He's not dazed. And those other 2 units up there are going to need help. Because the Sun Guard's going to go after them. And the Jester is going to help. Okay, well, I don't know what the Sun Guard is doing, actually, but...
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure myself.
That's weird. He could have even gotten a free hit in on the crossbowman.
I'm used to playing Fire Emblem, so...
Right?
Moving from one strategy game to a very different one.
Yeah. Or simultaneously playing 2.
Oh, the other crossbow exploded.
Yep, they did.
Oh, your deep guard's dazed too. That sucks. This is kind of a rough battle.
It's fine.
Every battle a Sun Guard's in, I swear.
The Deep Guard being lost might be the bigger problem.
Can you make it to that Jester?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, choking fumes, right? Yeah, there he goes.
That's fine. I am used to just swarms of phalanx, so...
Get those deep guards out of here. Ooh, a monster lair. Oh, I was immediately thinking, ooh, monster lair. Run over there, convert all the spiders. No, Bob, you're not a druid.
Oh, there's another one.
Freaking elves.
Ooh. I like elf stuff.
You're just surrounded by cities, Jake.
I kind of
can't afford to spend any more money on them, though. I need to save up a little cash. Wait, why would I migrate the city to ghoul halflings when I could just ghoul an already halfling city? Oh, because migrating it would be a lot faster. That would give me a lot of negative alignment, and I gotta try to stay neutral. So I'll take the extra time. So many fire things. Alright, well, I'm gonna have my secondary army just camp out in my capital for now until they can get powerful enough to go after some of these other little structures. Maybe they could go for that tower over there and my king's army could get that on the way back.
Bob, are we coming up on an hour?
Pretty close. We can go a little longer before cutting off the first episode. Another 5 minutes or so. I've got a little timer on my recording software, so I can always see.
Ah, gotcha. All right.
Okay. One turn Axeman. That's better.
Four turns left until Undead Plague. I probably need to bump up.
Most random forge and quarry position I've ever seen.
I need to bump up mana production. Going for a temple. Ah, my cadaver barely survives. Okay. Beat up on these guys and hopefully not lose too much health because I need to fight fire stuff after this, and that generally just terrifies me.
Fire should terrify you.
I'm really hoping this time I actually get to have my giant army of meteoric armor reviving forge priests to just run around. Because I always get them right as the game ends.
Yeah, gotta rush for it a little bit.
We've got like, a full army or two of just giant defensive forge priests that can revive and then the game ends. Don't ever get to use them for anything.
It usually happens the same way with me. Once I get like my best stuff, the game is wrapping up. That's kind of what happened in my very first series, and I didn't get to show off a lot of what I like to do with my main class. Hopefully that's okay. I don't know. I don't really like where those gestures are. It's probably better. You jerk, I knew you would. Knew it. That's why I blocked him in there so only 2 units could get to him.
Stupid crows.
Do they remind you of another type of bird you don't like, Jake?
Oh, ducks. They all need to go away. Preferably in a violent manner, but I'll take anything.
These guys kind of have me locked in here. How do I get out of this?
Stab them.
Very carefully, I suppose.
Just start swinging. It's fine.
I think, like...
Well, your adventurer can kill pretty much any of the crows.
Oh yeah, because he does have Animal Slayer.
Except for that one he might not kill, but he can kill either of the two.
Kill those guys. I gotta get that bird off of my jester. Okay. If I do this, run around like this, stab him in the back. So now my eagle is, for the most part, free to move.
Still have crows on your jesters.
Yeah, I know. I think my eagle is going to deal with them. He'll take a hit from them, but... Oh, no he won't.
Or not.
Okay, now the jesters can move freely. Although they can't really shoot at anything. Alright. At least back them up. I might be in trouble here. The Jester's the only unit I have left that can move. Oh wait, maybe I'm not in trouble. He can point blank those things with his fireworks, but I have a 40% chance of dazzling my other units. But that crow is not going to kill either of them, even if it did max damage 3 times. Unless it was flanking them. Can't tell how much damage it would do if it was flanking them. I don't know.
Meh. Let's see what happens. Click it.
Should I shoot the bird and kill it?
Do it.
Just shoot the bird.
Well, crap. I panicked him! I panicked him!
You panicked it.
Oh, I just lucked out there so hard. That's like the third time I've lucked out in this series so far.
That was good. That was good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we
Run
need
it
some...
down!
Chase it.
That battle was a lot harder than I was thinking.
Yeah, but you're all at pretty good health, so your fire battle
You
should
smack
be okay.
it with the fireworks again and dazzle it some more.
I can.
Nope.
He'll...
No, I'm out of here, man!
he'll-
It's still,
I'm not chasing him. He'll come back.
There you go.
Just hit him with it again and see if he panics and runs off.
Just troll him really hard. Nope. Oh, that actually opened up this guy to flank attacks. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Oh, I should have ran the cadavers out there and hit him. That would have prevented... Oh, never mind.
It's fine.
Jerk, stop picking on him. Alright.
Dude, that thing just scared the crap out of it. It wants revenge.
Oh, I should have point blanked it again. I didn't think about that. I don't know if I could have, though, because I was being suppressed or whatever. Well, I don't think I'm going to be taking on that fire monster area on this turn. Have to take some time to heal. Actually, it's probably a pretty good time to call it for this episode, so I think we're just going to wrap this one up here. I will be recording these. We'll be recording these probably 2 or 3 at a time, so if it seems like I'm not getting to the comments right away, I will do my best to get to them, but it's going to be a little more disorganized in this series because of the way we're recording episodes. Otherwise, I think that's all there is to mention. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're enjoying this series so far, and we'll see you in the next episode.